Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games, and today I am speedrunning Ender Lilies. What you are watching right now is a live stream of my entire run. I will be making a cut-down video of this speedrun. Once that exists, there will be a link to it in the upper right-hand corner of this video, and in this video's description. Now, I will be performing one of my blind speedruns. A blind speedrun means that although I have played through this game, I have never speedrun it, and I have never seen anyone else speedrun Ender Lilies. That means I made my speedrun route myself, and I don't know any tricks or exploits to make it through faster other than just going fast through things. And hello, Battle Folly, welcome to the stream. Alright, I think we should just get started. Here we go. Oh, you can skip scenes. That's helpful. Alright. I noticed that there was something to examine in that room. I wonder what that was, because I started a new file. And I don't recall there being something to examine there in a new file. So by the way, the goal of this speedrun is to make it out of dodge. We are going to try to get out of Land's End, which means we're doing ending A. I will be killing a few things. I won't be killing a lot of things, but killing a few things will level me up. And leveling up is very helpful. We're not going to kill that one, though. They take too long. But there's a couple of these creatures that are very easy to defeat, and therefore we're going to get some experience so that we can do more damage in later fights. The time limit. I mean, there's no time limit. The time limit is really how fast I can go. So, we're counting up. Alright, I did not remember that one, but I'm glad that I hit these boxes because 5 more max health might really help. I am going to be saving at pretty much every respite, by the way, just because dying is probably... Ooh, I can do blighted... Can apparently do the Blightborn mode. We're not going to do that, obviously, but apparently we can do that with a new game. How about that? But anyway, the reason that I am saving at all the places, even though that takes some amount of time, is that honestly one of the things that could really increase the amount of time that the speedrun takes is dying. So we're going to try our hardest not to die. And there's going to be a couple places where that's going to be quite difficult. But for the most part, simply not dying is one of the best ways to do this fast. Oh my gosh, let's defeat this one. He's in the way. I say simply not dying as if simply not dying is simple. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's not do that again. There we go. I guess I could pray. I don't know that the game has taught me how to pray yet, but we could pray at any moment, I think. Alright, he's in the way. There we go. And we have to go down. I think I could have gone down first if I had remembered that we were going down right there. Great. So I'm kind of halfway to level 2, which is good, because you just deal more damage at level 2. That will make the boss fights take less time, and I think that's very worth it. Especially because the boss fights are one of the easiest times to die. Alright, we made it to the next respite, and I believe we're going straight into Sigrid now. We are at almost 4 minutes. Aha, I'm glad we can skip the scenes. That really helps. Can't really do anything when she's doing that. Got her knocked down. She doesn't stay knocked down very long. But Guardian Secret is relatively easy. I mean, for one thing, at this point in the game, they don't expect you to have anything else. Whereas later bosses are going to be a problem because you're usually supposed to have more than I'm going to have when you get to those bosses. Great. Second part of Guardian Secret. I was actually trying to not get hit away, but apparently did not do so well. Oops, almost didn't dodge that. And we've almost knocked her out. There we go. There we go. Guardian Sigrid in 5 minutes, 14 seconds. And we leveled up, which is very helpful. Alright, Purify. Can we skip this? We cannot skip this. We can skip that. Great. All right. We've defeated one of only a few bosses we're going to defeat. I will rest this respite. Because, like I said, dying is easy, and dying could really increase the time that it takes to do the whole run. So I'm going to take some time. I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of time to rest at the respites just to avoid that possibility as much as we can. We're almost at the point that we defeat these in 2 hits. Defeating those in 2 hits would be very nice. Because they are one of the few ways that I'm going to use to get experience. He apparently jumped the other way, kind of weird. I almost didn't make that jump because it was telling me about the flower. Oh my gosh. This is the part where we could die. In fact, I'm going to heal. Healing takes time. But I think we kind of needed to kill that guy. I honestly forgot that I had double jump already. Let's actually use our double jump powers, now that we remember that we have them. There we go. Timed that jump poorly, but still. Let's heal again. Partially I'm healing here because I am going to defeat the Cliffside Hamlet youth, which seems strange, I admit, because it's optional, and why would you do something optional in a speedrun? But the reason I'm doing this is because, for one, it's really fast, and for two, I think this spirit does enough damage that it will probably decrease the amount of time that I spend in boss fights enough that it makes up for this short time that I'm spending collecting the spirit. That's my plan. I don't know if that's actually true, but I believe it's true. So that's what we're doing. And we made it to the crossroads. Now then, now I have to actually look at my notes. We're going up, and then right twice to the collapsed shack. That's the next milestone, is the collapsed shack. Should not have attacked the bird. No reason to attack the bird. It's too difficult to defeat those birds. One of the reasons to break the boxes is that the boxes give me stagnant and furious blight, which might be enough eventually to upgrade one of my spirits, and that would be quite significant overall, is to be able to upgrade a spirit. I think the first upgrade of a spirit does significantly more damage. So I will be hitting the crates and boxes a little bit, not all the time. We're just skipping past all of these enemies, as you can tell. That's the main way to go fast in Ender Lilies, I think, is to just skip the enemies. That should heal us, and we move on. We should be relatively close to the collapsed shack at this point. That guy's in the way, so we're going to defeat him. Made it across. So next of our bosses is Gerard. Gerard is also one that they don't really expect you to have much of anything by the time you make it to Gerard. And I know the Gerard battle pretty well, especially compared to some of the other ones. I know the Gerard battle well. So I think we will have no trouble with Gerard. We will have trouble with some other bosses. The bosses are going to be a problem, but not Gerard. This is a good time to put on our spirits, so that we have a set of spirits for the boss fight. So then, we're going to Bridgehead next, and then Gerard. Bridgehead, we're going top right in this room, and then just keep going right. I honestly don't know how long this is going to take for a speedrun. It could be an hour and a half, it could be 3 hours. I honestly do not know. We're going to find out together. I hope it's not 3 hours, but we'll see. I remember this section of the game, there are a lot of enemies. So let's go through it as quickly as we can. Just dodge everybody. There we go. Do I need to go up there? Yes, I do, because we need to unlock a door. I believe I should also heal. Let's heal. Because remember, dying is one of the ways to lose a lot of time. I mean, gain a lot of time, maybe, depending on how you think of it. But either way, a higher number is worse. We're trying to avoid that higher number. Yeah, it's top right. Here's another room that has a lot of enemies in it, so we're going to try to avoid the enemies as much as we can. I could throw out the Cliffside Hamlet youth a little bit though, because if I defeat some enemies, it does level me up, and leveling me up might be good. By the way, getting this is probably pointless. Thought it was another health up. Oh well. Alright, here is Bridgehead, which means we're about to go into the next boss. Gerard. We're at 1345, starting the Gerard battle. Wait for Gerard to wake up, and then throw one of those. There we go. I am trying to use basically all of my spirits if I can. We're not trying to save any spirit uses or really any of the spirits. We're trying to use them all. Right, I got hit the first time there. Pretty nice that that was the first time. And we're into the second phase of the battle. Oop, watch out for that swing. That's a difficult one. Difficult meaning it does a lot of damage. Alright, we have to heal. We are about halfway through Gerard's health. Gerard does have a lot of health. Almost got hit there, by the way. And knocking him down is very good for us. Alright, so let's heal again. Good. I am trying to defeat Gerard quickly. Later bosses I'm probably not going to try to do as quickly and just do more safely. But Gerard we're going to try to do quickly. I missed completely there. Great. Missed completely there again. Don't like it when I'm missing with the Guardian Sigrid. Excellent time to do it is when he's on the ground. Good. We've used all of our Guardian Sigrid abilities. As long as we're safe, this is already done. And I said as long as we're safe, and then I took a lot of damage. So let's heal up and not die. There we go. That was Gerard. 16 minutes and 35 seconds for Gerard. Excellent. I feel like I'm doing pretty well so far. Skip the scene. Great. And next is Elaine, which I just realized I spelled wrong in my splits, my speedrun splits. Sorry about that. So, we are going back to the crossroads and going down. Spelling Elaine's name wrong, it's pretty bad. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll correct that in the video. I'll try to make it better. Alright, so we're trying to mainly avoid enemies here, because these enemies are annoying. Also could have taken out Gerard just to get past these enemies and actually kill some of them. Yeah. Anyway. We're trying to go top right and then a whole bunch of right. Go right is the answer. Just dash through him. Great. Darn. I was actually trying to get under there. There we go. This has got to be a faster way through the room, right? Rather than the other way you could go? Alright. That went pretty well. I like how fast that room went. Let's save it this respite. This should be Dryad Lake. Good. Now let's go to the Witch's Hermitage is the next one. Right down right. So going down in this room requires us to go up like this, because that's locked. There's no reason to unlock that, by the way. The only reason to unlock that is if we did not make it to the Witch's Hermitage. So, in order to go down, we have to go left. And then down. All right. And this room I don't really recall, which hopefully means that it's not much of a challenge. Oh gosh, too many enemies right there. As we get further along and I have not leveled up nor collected the health ups, it's going to be more and more that the normal enemies deal a significant portion of my life. Alright, now we're going to the Coven Halls by going right and down twice. So one of these, I don't remember which room it is, but one of these rooms is kind of a challenge. I think it might be this one. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I believe it's this one, that going down requires us to go a lot of different places. And we are going to be opening all the doors in this room, so that if I die, it's easier to go back through. Glad I made that jump. It was a little bit of a closer jump than I was expecting. Oh, Stagnant Blight times 10, how about that? Did not mean to collect one of those, but I guess it was helpful. This was definitely not the way. We need to go this way. And here's the first door to open. Great. Keep going down. Alright, now we want to go right. Maybe this is the room where we need to open all the doors. Did get hit again. It might be a good idea to heal soon. Just pass by her. If we can stay ahead of these creatures, we'll be fine. Alright. So this one, we're going up to open a door, I believe. Yeah, right there. Open that door. And then we go down. That's a good way to heal. Very quick way to heal. I like that one of those things didn't actually go toward me. So this, we need to open one of the places we need to go. So we opened a door. That was one of the few places where when I was originally playing, I had no idea what door it opened when we got it. Now I believe we know. It's that door, right there. Let's heal up, because we just got hit a lot by that one enemy. And that can kind of show you how one enemy hitting me can be real bad. Just one time, one enemy hitting me can do a lot of my health worth of damage. Alright. And we made it to the Witch's Hermitage. Or the Coven Halls, I mean. Now, let's see if we can enhance. Ooh, we can. We're going to enhance our Cliffside Hamlet youth. Great. I like that we were able to enhance a spirit already. The Cliffside Hamlet youth is not really going to help us in the Elaine battle, particularly, but it will help us later, I believe. So let's go fight Elaine. We're at 24 minutes coming into the Elaine fight. And Elaine should be easy? I don't actually know. Don't know what to expect in terms of difficulty for Elaine. But we're doing pretty well so far. Did get hit there. Did not like getting hit there. There we go. Would like to heal once. There we go. Doesn't she do that a second time? No? Have I forgotten my Elaine battle patterns? Maybe I have. Oh, we didn't get to the second part yet. Alright, there we go. Now we're at the second part. Now she does this twice. And she does that. Got hit on that one. I dodged, but I dodged at the wrong time. Nice. Knocking her down is very helpful because she does take fall damage, and I think that fall damage is kind of significant compared to the other damage that we do. Dodge again. Keep on the hit. You can kind of see how we're really not doing much damage, and that's just because of our level. We're only at level 4 against Elaine. We're on to the last part. Alright. This part is really about dodging. If we can dodge all of her moves, then we'll be fine. So 1, 2, dodge. 1, 2, dodge. That's how we do it. Dodge that, and hit her a whole bunch. Dodge. This does feel slow because we're trying to do a speedrun, but I think I'm doing just fine in terms of my strategy and my ability to hit her each time. Dodge. Oh, I put Secret on the floor. Putting Secret on the floor there really didn't help much. One of those, 2 of those, dodge, and then hit. Alright. 1 of those, 2 of those, dodge, and then hit. Pattern is down. Now we just need to not mess it up, because we can die very quickly if we mess this up. So don't mess up. Just keep hitting Elaine. Dodge that. She's almost knocked down, which is good. Oh, we knocked her down. We're going to heal once. Because she ran into me a little bit there, and her running into me did mess me up a little bit. We did not want to die by one of the balls. Or from her running into me again, for that matter. And dodge. Watch out, and then hit. Got like a few more times of that. Dodge that, hit her. And so at this point you can probably see why the bosses are the main problem for the speedrun, because we do so little damage that each boss battle is going to take a lot of time. And they're dangerous. The boss battles are dangerous. Anyway, we leveled up to level 6. That's good. Let's purify Elaine and push the timer forward. So Elaine took 29 minutes. Next is Silva. Getting to Silva takes some doing, though. So next is really getting there, which is a significant portion of what we're doing. So, where are we teleporting to? We're teleporting to the collapsed shack. That's my next step. Teleport to the collapsed shack. Teleport to collapsed shack. So now we have to open a lever. And to do that, we go to the right and then down to hit that lever. So I'm looking on the down paths to see where the down path that we're trying to take is. Also, defeating those levels us up a little bit more. So that's probably the down path. Actually, that probably isn't the down path. I don't think it is. There's a different lever. Right? That might be it. Okay, never mind. Let's try to see if we can knock that one out. Oh, no. Alright, let's try to get past this guy. Good. I think that's not the one. I think I'm messing myself up here. Alright, messing myself up is a problem. We need to not mess myself up. There it is. Alright. So we have to open this lever. Then we can just return to Respite. And now we're going to the left from the collapsed shack. And we're trying to get to the bottom of the well. We leveled up to 7. That is good for us. Leveling up to 7 is significant. So we need to get down there, I believe. Which means we go up here, and we plan to fall down at the right part. Great. Watch out, they explode. They explode for probably my entire health, even. So be careful of those guys. That's what we just opened, which means we can go to the right here to the bottom of the well. Great. Next, we have to get to the Great Hall. That might take a little bit of doing. This is a rather dangerous part, especially trying to go fast. We want to go up in this room. Not up in this room, I mean right in this room. Don't know why I said up. There we go. Now then, what do we need to do in this room? We need to go up, I believe. Let's go past this pot enemy. Very dangerous. Encountering a pot enemy where we are. There we go. That brings us up. And then one more right brings us to the Great Hall. And this one is one where we need to do this fight. We're forced into this fight. And I should feel free to use my spirits to do this. Heal once. past this creature. Alright. This is a room that we cannot skip, to my knowledge. We have to fight all of the enemies in this room, because the door closed, and we need to make it past that door. I did like hitting both of them there. You can see how the Cliffside Hamlet Youth does do a fair amount of damage here, and that damage is probably good for us. I mean, it definitely is good for us, but I think that it probably makes this type of challenge a lot faster if we have the Cliffside Hamlet Youth to throw around. As well as Elaine, but the Cliffside Hamlet Youth just does so much damage to the ones on the ground. Great, we made it through. Unfortunately, I'm not up there, so I can't get that collectible. But we made it to the Great Hall. Now then, from the Great Hall, we would love to go down, but currently that's locked, so we can't do that. We have to go to the right a couple times to another respite. Also, falling down here is not terrible, but I don't know that I wanted it. Oh, dodged at the right time there. Just barely didn't get hit by that explosive. Alright, we have to go down here, which means we probably need to defeat this thing. Oh, we apparently don't. Alright, great. Not defeating it is a little bit nicer than defeating it. And next, oh, this room. Oh man, I hate this room. So this room we're going to try to survive in, primarily. So I'm going to take some time to defeat the enemies in this room, because I think that I could easily die if I don't, as shown by my current health. This is probably the room in the game that I had the most trouble with. The most trouble of any room in the game. So we should probably just defeat this one. Actually, we can go up now. Great. Haha, made it past. Now, we want to go down here. And we made it to a respite. Great. Now this is probably the longest between respites that we need to go, from this respite to the next one. So safety here is important. We're going down and then left, and you can already see some of the problems. There are a lot of enemies here. Get up there, get up there. And we made it across. Alright. Now we need to go up several times. Going up is not the easiest. Especially in this room, because going up in this room requires you to go all the way around. So let's hope our dodging skills are very good. This is probably the hardest part because it would be easy to fall, and we really don't want to fall. Making those dodges very well, I think, so far. Oh. Alright. There we go, made it up. Now we need to make it up in this room. So this room, I think this room is a problem. Because there's all these pots, and there's levers. There we go. So one lever, we need to go up. Now this next lever, I believe, is on the right. past that pot enemy. I really wish the pot enemy didn't have an explosion enemy right behind it. Ooh, I pressed the lever while it was still behind the pot. I did not know you could do that. That's helpful. Alright, this lever is up here. Ho-ho, made it past him. This one... Haha, we hit the lever. Great, let's go up. No, no, no. We have to hit the lever again because of that. Let's defeat this one this time. Hit that lever. No, we died. Okay. Would it be worth picking up the 2 ancient souls? It probably is. And since we have to go back through, let's do that. So, the ancient souls... Which room is that in? That's in the next one, I think. Alright, so that was the first death so far in the speedrun. You can kind of see a problem so far, but I think this is very doable. We lost a little bit of time because of that death, but I was somewhat expecting that one, honestly. So, in this room, there is an amulet fragment, which is always good. That might help us. And then, where are the ancient souls? I know they're in the down path, but you have to open that. Alright, so let's heal while we pull this. And then go the down path. Where is that down path? I think the down path is behind us, through the water. There we go. All right. Leveling up the Umbra Knight is really effective because it's going to be what we're using a lot. So I think that was an improvement over my original plan. Thank you, Battle Folly, for thinking of that. And now that we've got them, even if we die, we don't have to go back and get them, which is kind of important because our health is not wonderful. And we have to go back through the place that just killed me. So, careful of these dodges. Alright, now we have to heal. That's 1 heal out of not many left. Alright, made it past those 2. And back up. So this is the room that killed me. Let's do better in this room. So I've learned that we can activate the levers without destroying the pots, which is probably faster. Not a whole lot faster, but it's faster. Ho-ho. That time was much better than the first time. Great. Now, can we just make it past that one again? Oh gosh. Did I trigger the lever? I did not. Let's go back. There we go. That time I did. And let's heal while we're going up. Great. Oh gosh. Maybe I should defeat these? I think we still have to go up another time. Yes. In order to go up, we need to go to the right, and we need to survive going to the right, which could be hard. Oh, right, we made it. I'm even going to get this, just in case. Just in case we got enough stagnant blight that we could level up a minor spirit again. Alright, we made it back to the respite. At the respite, we're going to do some enhancing and mess with our spirits for the Silva fight. So, let's start with enhancing. Enhancing, we can... Let's just enhance Guardian Sigrid. I don't know if we're going to use her again, but still. But the most important is the Umbral Knight. Enhancing the Umbral Knight twice is pretty significant. And then, let's mess with our spirits. So for this battle... I probably want Gerard the Elder Warrior here too. And we definitely want Elaine. Actually, let's keep the Umbral Knight in the second one too. Let's have Elaine and Sigrid over here. Alright. So, this is the most dangerous part of this speedrun in my opinion. What we're about to do right here is fight Guardian Silva. And Guardian Silva is a hard fight, especially when you're only level 10 and you have not gotten many of the health upgrades. So, here we go. What I believe to be the hardest battle in this speedrun. Alright, we're doing pretty decent damage though. Remember to dodge all of her moves, because if she hits us, she hits hard, and her hitting hard is quite bad for us. Watch out for that move. Good. Great. My Cliffside Hamlet Youth is being very helpful in this battle. I'm very glad that I decided to get it. Because it's already done a few hundred damage, like 400 damage or something. So we know where she's going to be, because we know how she flies. Good. Dodge that attack, very important to dodge the attack. She's flying over here. Ooh, I missed with Gerard, that was unfortunate. But all in all, this battle is going very well, honestly. Quite happy with it so far. She's going over there, we can throw one of those. She avoided it. She is avoiding my Cliffside Hamlet Youth now. She's gotten smarter. Got her. So she's flying over here. I got hit by one of her attacks there. It was a little bit hard to see, but I did get hit by one of them. Let's do some Elaine over here. Good. Alright, we've made it to the last part of the battle. That is rather good. Okay, stay away. In fact, let's hit her with Elaine a couple times. Good. Watch out for those. Watch out for this ball. And then what does she do? She's doing that. Hit her with Elaine. Woohoo, almost did not dodge that. We got in Silva there, which was good. I meant Sigrid, by the way. We're fighting Silva. And apparently I know the distance of her special move rather well. I guess it's because I used it a lot myself. Alright, we have to heal. We have to heal after dodging. We got in another Sigrid hit. Oop, get out of the way. And we've almost done this one. And let's just finish it off with a lane here. Got it. In the middle of dodging, too. Alright, that went extremely well. Did that on the first try. Very happy with that. Makes me feel good about the rest of this run. And we're at 50 minutes. Next is Honir. And at least with Honir, we have some more tools because we have our special attacks. Now, to get to Honir, we have to go back to the Dryad Lake. We can get that. So, let's fast travel to the Dryad Lake. That is there. And then we're going right a whole bunch of times to get to the aqueduct. So I can tell you right now that we're not going to do this in under an hour, because Honir is going to take some time. However, it looks like we're not going to take a whole lot more than an hour unless the Honir fight is worse than I'm imagining it is. So I feel pretty good about that. Now, where do we need to jump over? I think it's the next one. Yeah, this is where we need to make the jump. So let's make the jump. There we go. Falling down there is a real possibility, which is why I took my time. Now, these might be able to kill me if I touch them at all, so we're going to be very careful. We're going to be very careful about these spiky things. We want to go fast, but we also want to not die, because dying is not fast. Dying is slow. So far, so good. And, alright. Dodged most of them already, so I think we're good. We just need to see when that one turns around. There it goes. Alright. And to the left there... There's a lot of these. I'd forgotten how long this room was. And they do make it obvious. They make it a very long room on the map, so that you kind of know that it's a long room. But still, this is a long room. Alright. Where are we at? We are at Aqueduct. Great. Now we want to go to the Dark Chamber. Down and then right a couple of times to the Dark Chamber. Forgotten how many hits those guys take. Let's not kill those anymore. They have a lot more health than they did earlier. I mean, we can hit them if we need to, though. Okay, can we just dodge through that? Yes, we can. Alright, this part, we just go through it, because there's a lot of enemies. No reason to fight those. Let's use one of our heals. We don't need all of those heals to get where we need to go, so let's use them when they make sense. Okay. Don't really want to fight that, just want to go past. Now, if I recall this room, we need to go up and to the right to get out of it. Alright, next respite. Feel rather good about how quickly we're getting through these. This is the Dark Chamber, so one more respite actually. Only one more. Let's change out our spirits now so that I remember to change them out. Mostly that is going to be replacing Gerard with Guardian Silva. And yeah, that's it. Replace Gerard with Guardian Silva. But those are the spirits that I want for Honir. Come on, go down. Now, basically, we're just trying to get out of the world, and getting out of the world is going right, a whole bunch of times. To the east, my friend. To the east is our salvation. Okay, we have to touch those, so we have to dodge the enemies and touch these. There we go. Also dodge the balls. It would have been helpful if I had dodged the balls. No! Hey, we killed an enemy. By him dropping in the water. Alright, let's try to make these guys go over here first. Oh gosh, I did not do that at all, but we made it. Alright. So it looks like we're almost at level 14. Getting to level 14 before Honir would be useful. Although, honestly, we would probably do it while we're in the fight itself. Oh gosh, the rats. The rats do so much damage, considering my total health. Alright, barely made it past that. Let's heal again, because rats could kill me. Dodged through those. I was trying pretty hard to get the timing right there. Oh my gosh, there's so many rats. To the east. To the east is our salvation. Alright, made it past another room. Every room is a challenge at this point. Let's defeat one of these guys, because I believe that will bring us to level 14. It did. It actually leveled us up a fair amount above 14. Alright. Last respite. The execution grounds. Now let's beat Honir. We are at 57 minutes coming into the Honir fight. And Honir, we are going to defeat a lot of his ads because being safe here is very important. Because we can die very easily. So, killing the enemies that hurt us is important. For example, I took some damage from Honir there, primarily because the other enemies were in the way. And I'm very happy to use one of these. I was trying to hit anything, actually, and I hit nothing. But I'm very happy to use those against Honir or his ads. Alright, I hit him with the Cliffside Hamlet Youth 2 there. Oops, we need to heal again. The fact that we've healed twice already is not a good sign. Aha! We got a special off, we hit Honir with a fair amount of it, and we hit one of his ads with it, which is excellent. That's exactly what I want out of one of those specials. Alright, I think we can stun him and then hit him with a special. Ooh, He apparently doesn't stay stunned long enough for us to hit him with that special. Alright, we made it to the second part of the battle. Did get hit there. Did not like getting hit there. Let's take care of the ads. The little executioners. I think they're called dark executioners for that matter. Great. Very happy when he uses that move, because we can very easily not get hit by it. Well, I say not get hit by it, I mean we don't get damaged by it if it hits us. So it is a fine move to be hit by. Alright, where is Honir? There he is. If I had a special there, I would have used it. It would have been a great time. We are hitting Honir a lot. Haha, we hit him with that special. That's great. I was actually not trying to do that special. I was trying to do my Umbral Knight special, but I'm glad I hit it with the special that I did use. Alright, so this is the most dangerous part of the Honir fight. As expected, it's the last part. But also, it also means that we're almost done. Come on, Honir. Yes! Ho ho, that was great. Almost got hit with that one. But he didn't quite hit me. Oddly, one of my most reliable methods of hitting him is with the Cliffside Hamlet Youth. Alright, let's heal. Very important to not die here. Okay, Honir's almost stunned. I would like to stun him. We almost ran into him. There we go. Just a little bit more. I hit him almost not at all with that, but still, it's worth doing. We got hit by one of his things. We're pretty close to dead, honestly, even though we have most of our health. So let's be very careful. In fact, let's... There we go, we did it. Oh no, we didn't. I misinterpreted. We stunned him and I thought we had killed him. There we go, now we did it. There we go, Honir, 1 hour and 2 minutes. Very nice. Let's purify Honir, and then let's get out of this blighted land. Alright, let's go. I am very happy with how this went. I was fearing that this would have taken a much longer time than it has. Although, I still have to get out. Let's actually get out before I celebrate. There we go. That's important. I mean, there's nothing left that's going to kill me. It's just that I could take some time getting out. Oh my gosh. Use the one at the top. There we go. Anyway. Not quite less than 1 hour. I don't know if I could have made it less than 1 hour. I could have done a couple things, maybe if I didn't save at all the respites. Not sure, but getting just over an hour I think is very good for my first run. And all we have to do is press this, and we're done. 1 hour, 4 minutes. And I'm going to let the rest of this play. There's my time. 1 hour and 4 minutes on Ender Lilies. I feel great. That went very well. And honestly, when I started playing this game, I guess not when I started, but while I was going through the game the first time, I was thinking about what I was going to do after I finished the game. In every other one of my Metroidvanias that I've played on the channel, I've always done a blind speedrun. But in Ender Lilies, because the level up system affects you so much, it affects how much damage you do, and the bosses are so hard, I thought that perhaps a blind speedrun would take way too much time for me to actually run one. So I'm very happy that it did not, that I went through it. It only took an hour, and that was much better than I was expecting. Much better than I was expecting. So I feel great about this. And let's skip a couple of this. Let's go to the credits. Oh, I think I skipped the credits. Whoops. Didn't actually mean to skip the credits. I meant to skip the thing before the credits. So we're going to show the credits. Because that's one of the memories. Purification. Oh, wait a minute, you don't get credits at the end of this one, do you? Oh, never mind. Alright. Well, in that case, we're going to go to a different save file so that I can show credits at the end of this. Because I do like showing credits at the end of my speedruns. So, there's the credits. So, while these are playing, let me say that the next thing that you're going to see for Ender Lilies, there's just a little bit more on my channel for Ender Lilies, is my New Game Plus run. And of course, much of that is going to be cut out because New Game Plus has pretty much the same content as the original game. So it's only going to be a couple videos. However, in order to make New Game Plus more interesting, I decided to try a challenge of my own making during my New Game Plus run to just up the stakes a little bit, to make New Game Plus more interesting, and honestly to try out all the tools of Ender Lilies that I have unlocked but not really used that much. So, stay tuned for later videos of Ender Lilies. A couple of weeks from now, that will start. And I hope it's as interesting for you as it was for me. But other than that, the other thing that I'm planning to do on my channel next, at least for videos, for blind playthroughs, is Rain World. Rain World is a game that I have been recommended by people that have watched my YouTube. So, and I think it's been a couple times that I've been recommended Rain World. So I'm hoping that game will go very well on the channel, and we'll see how it goes. I know basically nothing. Other than that, for other live streams, my next live stream is probably going to be another Hollow Knight randomizer. I do like my Hollow Knight randomizers, and of course we're going to up the stakes a little bit more. I guess my next live stream will probably be another Slay the Spire. But for those that watch this content, you probably care more about the Hollow Knight randomizer. That'll be my next one. I will put a post, like I did for my last randomizer, about additional options that I plan to turn on in the randomizer and let people vote on them. And that'll be a lot of fun. I do like my randomizers. Speaking of, I don't know if there's a randomizer for Ender Lilies, but if there is, that may come onto the channel at some point. I've done a randomizer for Hollow Knight, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Naturally, if it exists, if somebody has taken the time to create one, I would do one for Ender Lilies too. Alright, other than that, I'm going to let these play, but if anybody has any questions, and thank you for coming, and I'm pretty happy with how that went. Also, shout out to Battle Folly. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip about getting the Ancient Souls, because that was a good idea for that speedrun. I think that it significantly reduced the amount of time that the bosses took. And that was a significant portion of the speedrun, were the bosses. Alright, that's it for me today. Thanks for coming, and I hope to see you in the next one.